National Football League, presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Nope.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
What's going on, bro? Damn mag, yeah.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And some room to maneuver. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. 47 yards.
Exactly.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 25-yard line. And they'll go on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a second and 11. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. It's first and 10 at the 14. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
You try to sleep again?
And they'll run it here. And he'll be stopped just outside
Price
the
Custom was
5
there.
at
What's
the
that?
6. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only can let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Good defense, man.
Neither the touchdown nor the first down.
Good
and
D.
this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Good defense, boy. Let me get some, Dane.
How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to
Nigga
establish
drove 98 yards,
something,
ain't
assert a
get
little
shit.
dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you.
But he's been running the whole time.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to stop here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive line...
Man, throw the ball, my nigga.
...laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw Barrett. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
And now Dallas is set to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat.
So you playing like Dallas.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right, number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card.
Man, come on, man. Go with that whole jump, bro. Nigga threw the ball straight to me, bro. Let me get my interception, dog.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appered to be a case of see ball.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think
Scott,
a little conservative.
I ain't mad at
and
you.
make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football into the Redskins. What did they do?
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?
Who that?
His own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Excuse me? What you just said,
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Mixon trying to punch it in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, they go every year, bit, dog.
2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss by the offense after that nice tackle.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. To throw is Barrett. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown.
Nah, I get
the score.
I don't got it, man.
Redskins
I don't got
able to strike for 6.
Oh, you said wrong. Oh, yeah, wrong got it.
It's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball
My
is
name.
just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to
My name's Damon,
fade
dude.
away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
No. Nah, that was just a nickname, dog.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Yeah, they don't call you that.
And now here come the Cowboys. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, if they're out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Yeah. Hey, I'm up here laughing at y'all. I got my ass shook to sleep.
A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the
Man,
Cowboys are an
I have to let the nigga score, bro.
Tying the football game.
Nigga just shook the dust out of me, bro.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
I do the shaking. I'm that killer nigga.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
Man, come on with these pauses, dog. I ain't with these pauses, bro. You done be done scold. Come on, dog.
For a touchback.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't do nothing, bro.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another
Man,
timeout.
you don't bring your
their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Bro, hold on. What happened to you getting on Fortnite with Lizard? Nigga, because you just said you finna get on Fortnite with Lizard. And I said I was getting on after this Madden. Oh, yeah? Alright, bet. Keep that same energy, dog. Keep that same energy. Jacob Buddy done walked on your damn. Listen, Jacob, listen, no. No. Jacob Buddy done walked on your damn back and beat your ass with it. Don't take it out on me, big dog. Go take it out on him. Nah. No. I don't play that. Get your ass on this Madden and we see who win then. Well, we even. Nah. She gonna be like, she gonna be like, damn, he be like, damn, that ain't nigga had titties. Man, come on, cuz. Stop pausing the game, dog. What is this trying doing? You was one of them? That's why. You stop that?
Trying to get it from unstuck.
Damn, bro. Nigga be down school, then you pause the game, but you fucking up my rhythm. You gotta get them thongs fast so you can sub up, dude.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Now look what happened.
Picked off by Troy Apke. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And they'll go on the ground. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And down inside the 15 he goes. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
So this nigga be high every time we play, though.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back here right after this. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
To throw on 3rd down. Jackson. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. As they'll head to the sideline.
Niggas really scared of my
what
offense,
to do
dog.
next.
Niggas killing the clock. That's why you missed the field goal.
Got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Jones.
I hit the
and it's
wrong
intercepted.
freaking button.
Picked off at the 36.
Oh, man.
These guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Boy.
Maybe we should look at the defense
Good
and just
job,
give them
man.
a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's
Good
going to
job,
fight his
man.
way forward here for a modest gain.
Good job.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101
Nigga
here,
got
because one of the
accelerated
keys
clock
to
on.
advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And they'll run it here. Space to run past the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Oh, man. Every time I play this, man, I be with the bull.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs. But you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs.
I'm trying to get into it, bro. I can't get into the game, man.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Bro, I can't get no kick return.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the feet. He's got it with the 15. And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was an...
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Duke Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6.
Yay, we scored.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. And he'll take this one near the 25, called at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw them
Come here, boy.
Play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Oh, they ain't let me kick.
Whenever they're trying to attack
They let me
zone
click on this
defense,
nigga, but they ain't let me
you're trying
intercept
to
the
figure
ball.
out where your gaps are going
Now
to
they
be.
gotta stop
Depending
that,
on
bro.
what
If
type
I
of
click on
zone
them
they're
nigga, they need to
playing,
let
it could
me
be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being
That's
dropped
how you use it,
inside
boy.
the 40. That one goes for 36 yards.
I like that.
So how about that for a chain
There you
mover? They're
go.
all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss.
That nigga should have fumbled. That's Aaron Donald, bro. Aaron Donald just hit
Aaron Donald.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the past. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Jackson on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh, why is Whitey out there?
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Sliding out of the pocket. This will about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Allen Hurns, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And he puts it through.
He uses something. I respect that. That nigga uses something out there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Oh, the nigga choose a new play. Oh, he coming with that blitz.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, Barrett to throw. Buying time to his left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Mixon with a first down carry. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Barrett. He's going to rifle one deep left. And this is caught inside.
What's that white boy, man?
A huge
What's that white boy,
for
boy?
Washington. And even 40 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays,
Man,
they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit
That's
better
nice.
than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
that's real nice, man.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That defensive front four has been very good. They've just not let the running game get going.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh.
Get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be
Man, go away, bro.
first down and a late
Go
flag
away.
here, too. And we'll get a few more tacked on for good measure.
So they're going to make me
So
grab this man
first
face,
and
man.
10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that's one to warm the
Can you get
hearts
off
of
that
all
wall,
those
little boy?
old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with the running back. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Up in the house and it was loving. Nigga. Y'all nigga.
Over! Watch it now, Barney! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Man, let me control this nigga, man.
Face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A handoff to Mixon. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Olivier Vernon brings him down. Got to figure now after getting...
Oh, I hear this nigga go. Pause and dog. Nigga on the message to my tapes. Right.
Turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Flex round! Flex round!
Barrett now on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio!
Barrett looks to throw on first. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Flex round! Flex round!
On 2nd down, Barrett. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down, Barrett. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
To throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Being chased out left. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They come out here in the eye. He'll get it up the middle. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Throwing on 1st down. Barrett. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He's made one and he's missed one thus far. This for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff.
Way through.
So for the Cowboys, the win will help. Because their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Renegade, 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 renegade.
They call King Goes, I see they trying